There are choices all of us are made when life is squeezing us, and some of you are really being squeezed right now. In those moments, we can turn towards those that are squeezing us and react. In those moments, we can respond to God angrily, or we can see that God allows the squeezing moments of life. God allows the harassing moments. God allows the moments where we're perplexed and confused in order that we can learn more about us and learn more about the treasure and learn more about the God whose power is willing to be made known within us. Paul says this in 2 Corinthians 12, later on in the book. Again, same book. Here's what he says. In order to keep me from becoming conceited, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. Most people believe now that the thing that Paul is talking about here, the messenger of Satan, the thorn in the flesh, a lot of people thought, and it may still be this, I don't know, that it was a physical ailment. But many believe by the wording, especially the term messenger here, that he's talking about a person. That there was an individual in his life that was just eating his lunch. You ever have a person like that? That you just want to say, God, please, please, I could be such a good Christian. If you would just remove this, it's killing me. She's killing me. Where you're so tempted to say, okay, God, I know I've got to pray, so I'm going to pray the prayer of the rabbi in Fiddler on the Roof. Remember that movie? Fiddler, remember what he prayed? He prayed for the czar. And here's how he prayed for the czar. God, bless and keep the czar far away from us. We get that prayer, right? We know what it's like to be squeezed. We know what it's like to have that individual in our lives. And Paul says, I asked God 3 times. He says 3 times, I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But God said this, my grace is sufficient for you, Paul, for my power is made perfect in weakness. So Paul says, so I'll boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties, in czars. For when I'm weak, then I'm strong. Paul says, I've come to see that I am not sufficient for these things. How have I learned my insufficiency? I've been squeezed. God has allowed circumstances that have allowed me to be weak. I want those things gone because I want to feel strong. But he says, I'm going to keep you feeling weak because in your awareness of your plainness, you rely on the treasure that I've placed within you.